back to the channel. I guess I'm gonna put it that way. Anyway, though, I'm gonna be trying. I'm at least be watching the first maybe two episodes of Initial D. I've never been a really big fan of car shows or anything like that, but this has been requested, so I'm at least gonna give it a shot and at least upload my reaction to the first one, maybe two episodes. And if I continue watching it after it because I thought it was good, then I'm going to. But a lot of older anime is harder for me to get into, especially since this is a car anime. It's going to be even harder for me to get into, but I do want to definitely try it out because it was suggested, and I have seen the model kits all over my local gun store. So I said, let's give it a try. Let's not commit to those series. So I'm sorry if I don't go past this point, but let's at least give the series a try. I'm going to at least read the Crunchyroll description of it real quickly just to kind of get an idea in my head. But I don't know if this is going to be something for me or something I'm going to like, but at least I'm going to try it. So let's see here. So this is Takumi's job as a tofu delivery boy has turned him into one of the most formidable drivers around. Behind the wheel of his 86, he's one with the road, and his life shifts into high gear when the underground street racing world takes notice. So we're gonna get kind of a Fast and the Furious kind of situation. It seems like with this, I think this came out way before Fast and the Furious, but it looks like we're gonna get something very similar to that. So I like the Fast and the Furious movies, at least the first, like, I'd say 4 or 5 of them. After that, it got fucking weird. But who knows? I might like this one too. So let's go ahead and get into this episode one. And if you see this as an episode 1 and 2, you'll see it in the title. That means I liked it enough to do the first 2 episodes. And if you see any episodes after that, then of course you see episodes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to I think 27 or 26 with the series. So without further ado, let's get into this. I love the little warning at the beginning. Also, I'm going to mute it because I'm going to listen to the opening. I always do with each series. Oh, look at that CGI. Oh, there we go. Now we're back in the CGI world. CGI again. This feels 90s. It might even be before that. Maybe 80s. I didn't look at what year it came out. You can answer that in the bottom in the comments. But yes, it seems very 80s 90s. If it's before that, I'm sorry. I'm guessing it's somewhere in between there, just from the music and the animation style. It's definitely not 2000 because 2000 era looks a lot more like Seedwood because everybody for some reason chose that style of art during that time. But this art seems very 80s 90s where they were trying to figure out how they wanted to draw their anime and manga, but they didn't quite have it down 100% yet. And then Dragon Ball came out and literally was like, "Oh, by the way, this is a standard now." I mean, not every anime fitted Dragon Ball's theme, but it standardizes the majority of anime after that. More music. I thought I could unmute it. I'm just trying not to get copyrighted for music because I always get copyrighted for music, which is why if you watch any of the videos, sometimes you'll see like a whole entire section just randomly cut out or no audio at all. Oh, that CGI car though. The music's pretty good though. I really like some of the old like style music from like Japan during the 80s and 90s. Well, it's not even Japanese. This is just English, but I still dig it. It's like a what style is it? I forget what type of music, but I dig it. I think the show's gonna utilize a lot of CGI. Yeah, it's using CGI with a mix of actual animation whenever it goes into the actual like interior of the car. Is it safe to turn back the audio? Because even if with me, I do turn it down quite a bit in the recordings because I record them live. But still, if YouTube detects any sound of music, it instantly copyrights. Dude, this dude's like losing it over her. Did we just get our perv? Because there's always a perv in any anime. Guaranteed there's always one somewhere. Oh, they're talking about drifting. Okay. I was like, wait, coroner's drifting. That's right. All I gotta say is on my ultra wide monitor that I'm watching this on because I watch it on my PC monitor. It's like a $20 because they didn't have full like screen, I guess. Then because I have literally black boxes on the side. What you're seeing in the actual video here, which I'll pause. Off the. It's both of them are like crossfaded. I had them where they crossfaded each other, make it a little more masks. But basically, there's black bars, which means this series is older than dirt. Because it doesn't take up the whole screen, even on my ultra wide. Even if I put this on my other monitor, which is just standard, it would still be. So you could tell the age simply just because of that. What the fuck? Did he just have his finger in the gas nozzle? Who the fuck is voice acting yet? He sounds familiar. Oh, we got the mysterious driver of the tofu delivery shop place. Oh, look at the 80s or 90s CGI. There we go again. Honestly, I'd be getting so fucking car sick right now for if I was in there. I'd be like, I'm done. I get car sick still. Fucking sitting in the back seat like that, I'd be dead. Like we need a street race down to the hospital because my ass is dying if I was in the back seat of that whenever all that's happening. Oh yeah, just for anyone's information that's watching this right now, I'll pause it real quick. I know very little about cars. Very little. Like when I say very little, I know it goes forward. I know how to drive a manual stick shift, and that's as far as I can get. You tell me what's under the hood, and I just sit there and go. Yeah, I kind of know what like power steering fluid is because I had a vehicle that had an issue with that, so I had to refill it like every couple weeks. But I couldn't tell you what was wrong with that. I was making it happen, other than maybe it was leaking. But where leaking, how it leak, how to fix the leak, I have no idea. Like I build computers, not cars. Oh, and gunplay, lots of gunplay. There's lots of that everywhere in my apartment. Alright, so these guys showed up, so we're getting some Fast and the Furious race kind of scenes right now. Oh, and I do know what Nas is, but I don't know how it actually works. Like the science of it. So they just got issued a racing challenge. Got it. Alright, my tired ass just put two and two together. Isn't Takumi the main character, the guy that's asking if racing's fun? But he just said that he was in the 86 vehicle thingy taking a delivery. So he does do it, and that's why he keeps questioning if it's actually fun or not. Because he's probably never actually raced. He's probably just done the actual like strip, the little road, the thingy majiggy, the track, I call it. But it's not really a track. It's just I don't know words. Oh shit! They trying to start beef. The yellow car there kind of looks like that one vehicle from Fast and the Furious. That's orange. The Toyota Supra, I think. Kind of looks like that, so I'm guessing that's what that is. I was trying to put it together in my head because again, my car knowledge is minimal to none. Like I don't own a vehicle myself at all. I haven't driven a vehicle in like 4 or 5 years now. I live in a big ass city, so I take the bus everywhere by choice. It saves me lots and lots of money a month not having one of those things. Why my gun club budget is so big? I could spend $700-800 on gunplay a month if I wanted to without a vehicle. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh! I gotta check this out. We're mixing live action with CGI with fucking anime. Let's go. Oh, is this supposed to be like a music video? Oh, it is like a music video in the background. Got it. Okay. I was watching the thingy jiggies. Let's get into episode 2. Like I said, I'm going to at least give the series a shot. So far, it's okay. I'm not calling it the best thing I've ever watched, but I will give it at least 2 episodes. So Takami is the one driving the 86. This is definitely screaming more 80s than 90s right now just because of the frames. It has like 3 FPS at best. I'm very, like I said, when I watch the original Gundam back at the start of this channel, I'm very sensitive to frame rates just because I play a lot of video games and I always have to have like a nice piece. I can tell when the frames drop. At least anything under 50 for me. Anything under 50, I super notice. Anything under 60, I start to notice. And that right there was like if I were to play a video game, it was like 3 FPS. Hand was here, then here, then here. There was no in between. Like that when she's jumping, she goes from like right here to right up here to right up there. There's no in between frames. If you guys want to go ahead and rewatch it, but yeah, you can definitely see it. It just bugs me visually. Like even the CGI is a lot smoother. It's still really low frame rate, but it's nice. Still better. Oh, back in the day when you had people actually pumping your gas, hell yeah. I wasn't alive back then, but you know, well, I probably was. I don't know when it stopped. I was probably either very little or it didn't exist then. I was born in like '94, so I'm not sure when it stopped or what happened, but I was either too little and don't remember, or it didn't happen in the '90s. But I've heard about the legendary days when you had somebody actually pumping your gas. Oh, there's some live footage. What the fuck? Why randomly a live footage of a car? Oh my god, I'm gonna get copyrighted for all this music in the back. Yeah, no, like every time I'm like I get kind of into it a little bit, music starts and I have to like mute it because again everything's live on my. Dude, this old man's giving the judgmental stare. Right, in Japan, or is this just back in the day? Do they do their stuff in liters and not gallons, like us in the states? Either one works, but he's like ours will say gallon, like on the gas pump. Oh man, we're getting an epic anime moment where he's like, hold on, my spider senses are tingling. Alright, this has to be '90s because they didn't have that advanced shit back in the '80s. Like anime characters back in the '80s didn't have advanced spider senses. I could be fucking wrong. I'm just joking. It didn't seem like an '80s thing. Oh, okay. I think I know why he gave him water. I'm smart. I hope. Oh, but he gave him the water because if he's to practice, so when he's going around the drifts and stuff, if he's too careless and too rough, the water spills, and so he's giving him it as something to like dictate if he's actually better or worse or anything like that. So I think that's what that was for. Dude, the music on this is fucking bopping. Like I'm not gonna lie, again you can't hear it 'cause it's muted, but and it should be quiet as well. So help any copyright bullshit. Dude's fucking talking to himself. You know, I'm digging this series a little bit, just a little bit. Might do a few more episodes. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. This is looking good so far. I think only in anime logic they're that short. But it's a standard. Oh my god. Oblivious girl ghost just keeps standing there. They're like, yes. But yeah, I think it's only anime logic that their skirts are that short. Because I don't think in Japan the skirts are that short. Well, some girl fucking likes him a lot. Ah, shit, and so he crashed. Give it a few episodes. Alright, that's the end of those 2 episodes. Like I said, I'll give it a couple more episodes. It's not the worst. It's actually pretty nice comparatively to a lot of shows, so I'm gonna continue watching it. So we'll see our main character be revealed probably, because everybody doesn't know who's driving it, and he might go help everybody out. I don't know. I'll see what happens. There's not much to talk about yet, other than that I will continue here. If you're liking the video, I'm going to slash subscribe button. Of course, I don't always do car-related anime, or I did a lot of mecha, but I do a lot of just overall reaction. So maybe you'll see something on my channel that you'll like, and you can go listen to my initial reaction to it. So, all right, that's it for me on this one. If you're liking this video, again, do so. See you guys in the next.